Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the budget, the 6 funding bills that made it through and were signed. If you've been following this coverage, the short version of this video is exactly what we expected to happen is what happened. But in the sense of rounding out the coverage, we'll just run through everything. So, today, as expected, Biden signed the 6 funding bills. Okay. These bills carry parts of the government through the end of the normal 2024 budget. I want to say the total price tag is $460 billion and change, somewhere in there. Keep in mind, there are still 6 more bills that have not gone through yet, and they have until March 22nd. For those. Generally speaking, those are viewed as the bills that are harder to negotiate. So we're not actually out of the woods on this one yet. Okay, so how did they get through? In the House, it was 339 in favor, 85 opposed, with 83 Republicans voting against and 2 Democrats voting against. In the Senate, 75 to 22. Not a lot of theatrics or drama in the Senate, a little bit at the end, but nothing major. It again, more deliberative body. Okay, so who won? Well, if you listen to them, both sides, both parties. The Democratic Party is out there touting the increased funding for certain social programs. The Republican Party is out there talking about spending cuts in other areas. Generally speaking, politically speaking, every faction except for the Twitter faction in the House is claiming victory. They're super mad about what has happened. They didn't want this. They referred to it as surrendering on every Republican priority. Okay. Again, showing that influence is kind of decreasing. Okay, so this was expected late yesterday. The Office of Management and Budget went ahead and said that they were going to be resuming normal operations. Now, keep in mind, Biden didn't actually sign this until today, but this is one of those things that was incredibly expected. There weren't a lot of surprises once it made it through the House. Now, again, 6 more that they have to work out the details on by March 22nd, and that's expected to be more difficult. And that's where the real hang-ups might occur, and the fighting might get a little more pronounced, even outside of the House. But again, your main hang-up is going to be in the House. Republicans in the House do not have a coherent picture on what they want. So there's a lot of fighting there that derails larger policy initiatives. But they made it through this one, albeit at the absolute last minute. So we'll see what happens with the other 6. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.